So, hello everyone. Welcome to this Major League Wingspan stream. We have a Western Conference game here between Vim and Frank. I'm going to call you Frank. Promises to be an exciting game. I think they're both good players. Frank has a YouTube channel as well, if you're interested. I'm here with Lowfat. You can say hello.
Morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. Welcome to MLW. If you are excited about watching these streams and you want to be a part of them, make sure you have that open to be stream role added to your chat so we can find some additional games. I'm looking forward to
That's a
this.
very good point. Very good point. And yeah, guys, don't be shy. It's fun streaming. And you can watch it back and spot mistakes and stuff, so it could be good for you as well. But we have a flip already. I think who goes first? I didn't follow.
I think Vim is going first.
Vim is gonna go first, so you can send the game and we can get going.
Good luck, players. Away
gonna
they
mute you.
go.
Ah, you muted them already. Cool. So we have Emerald Dove, and that's about all the interesting things I can see in this hand, to be honest.
I mean, the red-necked avocet's wetland bird, and I don't know if you ever want to keep the catbird or the mockingbird just in case you find a fantastic injured bird. But yeah, emerald dub's got to be a keep. And I mean, are you a fan of those resetting birds, Mother Love, with the
Like the
royal
spoonbill?
spoonbill? Yeah.
I am not. I'm really not, because like those where you limited in what you can draw from the reset, they tend to be Rule 16 birds. But I know some people like them better, and they give you draw power. Ideally, if I can, I prefer not resetting with them, just because I'm
Same.
definitely scared of Rule 16. But it's better than, well, it's probably better than the other set.
Interesting, they go with the catbird as their wetland draw. Meanwhile, over in Frank.
Oh, British bird.
Yay. Remember, folks, that MLW's the first tournament with British Bird. So I actually really like the Ruddy Turnstone. I don't know its probability, but hey, any food in the wetland is pretty nice.
Oh, you get food from it? I thought it was a cash. Gain 1. Ah, that is good. Yeah. That's one of the only ones I hadn't played, actually, because I thought it was bad, but no, that's pretty good. Both not great starting hands. What do you think of the Blue Rock Fresh?
Oh man, that is chaos incarnate. That and the spotted dove. I mean, I like it when someone else plays it and sends it over to me. I have to be really desperate to play the rock thrush. But hey, if you have like a tucker in the forest or something, that converts, tucks to eggs, tucks to food, I'm a little bit more, willing to play. But yeah, not great. And I mean, Common Tailor Bird is always great. Helps with a nest box builder for sure.
I had to put the end of round goals there. I don't know, Blue Rock Fresh, if I don't have great draw options, I tend to keep it. But I've only played in Duet, and I think Duet you get a bit of advantage from it, because you get a food for 1, and it's an extra point on the Duet board. It's a little bit hard to justify in a regular game. And I think I agree with that. If you have the Waddy Turnstone already, just keep the Waddy Turnstone. You don't need to.
Interesting that Vim goes to pick up Spoonbill and the Cowbird as a deny. I do see that we have a couple of eggy end of round, so.
And I don't think it's a deny, because Vim, I think Emuldov already gives you quite a bit of a boost in eggs, so he's not gonna go for an egg engine, I don't think. I'm curious why he took that, to be honest.
Yeah, because it's not like a must grab, especially since the only bull bird is that catbird. So, and then yeah, there you go, grabbing one more card. I think the tree swallow is a better grab than the spoonbill, but
yeah, and also you don't really want Frank building an engine. Like, he already gets food. I think Tree Swallow would have been very good from.
True that.
I wonder if he's looking at doing his analyst bonus card as well. because the Spoonbill
Resetting
is
the
like
tree. Yeah,
120.
true, true. Wetland analyst, it's a bonus that you have to start early, but you can't prioritize that over like getting good, uh, you know, wetland
Yeah.
birds. So I'm glad he's prioritizing the tree swallow over that spoonbill. And
hmm
red shoulder hawk, nice, nice forest option there for them. We'll see.
And the green pygmy is also a controversial bird. I don't think he's gonna play it, to be fair. Well,
I
it's a nice
concur.
box. I don't know. He doesn't have the draw advantage anymore. I think like Tree Swallow is a better drawing bird. You see more cards. Um,
I know
I think the
it's
dangerous thing with the Pygmy Goose is if they can use their cards for something else. But right now we don't really have enough information to know if it's a dangerous bird to play or not.
right. I was just gonna comment how that budgie might be useful for Vim's you know, bonus card, but it's too small. Had
hmm
had the budgie gone first, and then the tree swallow. But uh,
I'm
away we
surprised nobody
go.
took the Magpie
Yeah,
Lark.
yeah,
It's
quite
good.
useful. Yeah,
It's simply good. Griffon Vulture is always pretty good. Like even with just one killing bird down, that's a 5-point bird for nothing.
I believe we were playing our game yesterday where that vulture got like 10 plus
Yeah,
cost.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the game you want to start with. I mean, does Vim maybe see that Eurasian eagle owl and think, oh, potentially get a predator game going? But
Can we
uh,
say anything about the fact that Vim plays in Habitat View?
yes, that will make it quite difficult to follow along. But away we go.
I think
Interesting
Budgie
how, yeah,
in the forest, it's sort of similar with the with his owl as well, where it doesn't exactly allow you to cycle cards, but it does mean the tray moves a little bit. So if you're bad at drawing cards, it can actually be somewhat decent just to see more birds.
I'm with Mike316 in the featured nets chat. I'm so scared of playing budgie, having it swallow up the smallest bird, and then like a raven, a Benelli pops up, and especially in round one, it's just gonna help your opponent.
It's
Uh,
also a Rule 16 bird, yeah. Which is
yeah,
why,
for sure.
well, actually, I was gonna say I would have preferred it in the wetland, but it's not like the tray gets refilled. Technically, it could
Correct.
pair quite well if you have Royal Spoonbill, because you could refill it.
Yes.
But I think that's really going out of your way to make a somewhat mediocre bird work a little bit more.
Both players not really focusing on this in the round, the food cost of player, because I mean, not really intensive food birds have been drawn, but you
Mm.
would think that uh, we're maybe going to see that emerald dove. Vim.
Kapakai is interesting as well. I think Kapakai is very often not worth it.
I have yet to play it, but I mean, it really is scary to give your opponent a bonus card that they can now have a goal
Mm.
towards completing before they're running their engine, developing their board, and now they suddenly get a 0 point card. But it's like, oh, okay, well, I have this in my hand. Let me go ahead and play it. And now suddenly you've given them a 4 point bonus card. Uh, so if you have ESP, fantastic. Otherwise, I kind of stay away from Kapakai.
Yeah, yeah, same. Same for me. But to be fair, it's not been in the game for a very long time. Maybe it's better than we give it credit for. I'm surprised neither player went for the Eagle Owl.
Yeah, the Eurasian Eagle Owl is a
I mean,
solid point scorer, at least one
Frank right
copy in my
now
experience. Yeah.
doesn't have any nectar, so he's not pressured into playing a bird. I don't think he can win the end of round.
I think Vim just played Eurasian, not Euro,
Asian Emerald Dove. So yeah,
thank you,
6.
yes.
So I'm surprised he didn't go for it. He felt kind of free.
Meanwhile, Commentator Dove. Yep. It looks like we have 5 over here. 2 plus 1 is 3. 6 overall. Yeah, thank you. Pulling up the end of round, I don't have to do math. So be 5 to
And
6
Griffon Vulture is gonna be at least 5 points for free.
for
Maybe
sure.
more. The thing is, you never know. Whenever I see any killing bird go down, there's like a little alarm bell inside my head that goes, maybe he has Falconer, you never know.
Right, right. And looks like Frank is gonna go ahead and get that cap.
Ooh,
Ooh, I'm sure he
oh,
would have
that's
liked
tough. Yeah,
that Bioweaver more than a free worm.
that would
But
have been
we'll
so
see.
good.
Yes. All right, end of round 1. New tray coming up.
Frankie's making no nectar at all, though. That's one of his problems. Because he's getting worm and he's getting cherries from the hummingbird. And he's playing mostly cheap birds.
True, true. What are your thoughts on? I mean, Vim kept this catbird, and I haven't really seen which habitat you'd play it in.
Uh, I
Because you
don't
don't want to play
think.
it in the wetlands because it ruins uh, analyst, but also in the forest the
I think
is the
it's a
budgie
what
something you want to
if
copy, you
keep.
know?
You know, in
Yeah,
case you get something incredible, maybe you get a gala or something. But I don't think he's gonna play it, and because it's quite easy to throw away cards, I don't think it hurts to keep an extra bad card instead of like, I don't know, a fish. Looks like he's gonna go for Spoonbill and then just start drawing a little more.
I think that's the case. And we'll see if he's of the mind of resetting.
Well, paired
Between
with the Tree Swallow, it's a little better.
that is
Because
true.
you sort of have security that something incredibly busted shows up, you can take it.
That's true. It does feel like a mini white stork, but in the wetland. Looks like Frank's focusing on getting this lark down, maybe to get some additional eggs before the nuthatch goes down, which I think is smart moves. Smart moves. Not much effort being done here for the end of round. We'll see if that pygmy goose goes down in the wetlands, but neither player
White-bellied
having like
eagle.
yeah. I was just about to say like neither player having a super strong a board development or one card that's like ready
Yeah,
to
yeah. They
there.
have very unclear win conditions right now.
Hmm.
White-bellied seagull, I'm not sure. You are facing still Griffon Vulture, which does the thing as well. It sort of puts a little bit of pressure on the opponent because a lot
Hmm.
of killing birds are good in Oceania.
For sure, and also helps out with Vulture if Frank does end up picking it up, and maybe that's a disincentive. But there we go. We see Catbird coming down into the forest
Okay, so
before
double,
before
double,
Spoonbill.
double
The,
Rule 16.
this is gonna be crazy. I'm looking forward to just tray reset after tray reset.
Hmm.
Budgie maxing. That's excellent.
Probably 4-way card, but you don't need Nuthatch. I don't really anticipate Nuthatch being. The same with Pygmy Goose, you don't need Pygmy Goose either.
I mean, he's gonna have to find some cavity nest for his bonus card.
Yeah, true.
And instead he's tossing the bittern instead of the pygmy goose. Interesting for sure. I
It's
would
okay, you
definitely.
can you can just hope that the budgie shows you good birds. That's the game plan right now. And we do see
I,
cowbird, sorry, going down.
maybe that's why Catbird went down to have a place for. But don't you just hate that so much that you play your pink power one turn after they
Yes.
lay eggs? It's like,
Yeah, and
no.
it's gonna be, quite a few turns before Frank has to lay eggs again. I don't know, Catbird in this game just doesn't feel that good. Especially because you have to lay eggs anyway to qualify for the end of rounds.
Correct. Yes. And look at that.
Ooh,
California
quail?
quail. Yeah, it's not too late for the quail, I think. I mean, especially if you don't have an
No,
egg.
you circumvent cowbird as well.
Yeah, and then hey, you're already drawing cards. Might as well pick up that nice juicy seagull.
Oof.
And would have loved that video.
Yeah,
The
say
Mighty Turnstone's really eating some good birds.
by a river and now the Bellevue.
And now we see egg laying for Vim probably to tie up this, not tie up, but qualify for this in the round, but with no extra eggs or food to throw away. Excuse me, no extra food or cards to throw away. Most they can get to, I think, is 2. And I wonder if Frank is
Yeah.
gonna recognize that. Uh, and look at that. He really is focusing on the bonus card. What are your thoughts? Like, would you play suboptimal birds like the pink, green pygmy goose? Because now he's at 3.
I wouldn't. At the same time, I think arguably, especially because you could have played the California Quail, which I think would have been the better tempo option.
For sure.
Pygmy Goose, not necessarily bad here, but especially with the 12 reset coming at the end of the round, I would have played California Quail and not really cared about Pygmy Goose too much.
Same,
But it does
same.
feel like it's the end of round 2 and neither player really knows where they're going with their board.
Yes, it
Which, to
feels.
be fair, they've seen a lot of mediocre birds.
Yes, I think Vim has the slight advantage with those big point birds in their hand, and a raven pops up. Do you just throw everything out the window and
Ooh,
go
bald
for
eagle.
grassland? Ooh, bald eagle. Okay.
Looks like he might. Well, his grassland is somewhat developed. He has 3 birds down. And it's not like his forest is staggeringly good.
Now
So it's
you wish you
not
kept that
necessarily a bad pivot. At least you're gonna get some points from it.
for sure. Now you wish you kept that cat bird, as it would have helped. But who's to say that you really play it at the start of round 3 if you don't have, that great ancient bird.
Hmm.
So here we'll see. And
I
it
don't know
looks like,
actually. The more I
yeah,
look at it, the less I like Raven.
looks like he's going for it. He just picked up 3 food, tossing uh,
Yeah, the
a
woodpecker.
woodpecker that would have been, yeah, the woodpecker that would have been, I think, a nice pairing with the grassland raven.
Yeah, it would have been too
Look,
slow if you had to take food twice before playing Raven.
for
But I
sure.
don't know.
And
Every option he has right now is slow. That's the thing.
yes, true. And we see that budgie just haunting because I go and pick up that golden eagle, and a burrowing owl is a safe bet to max out, excuse me, to qualify for nest box. But
Hmm.
ooh, you gotta watch out with the predator birds
Yeah,
because
you're giving 3 points to the vulture as well.
yeah,
But Golden Eagle is still worth it. He 8 points
for,
and
su-
scores points.
for sure, especially with this in the round. The red shoulder hawk only has a couple of spots. Yeah, you want some on the Tailor bird, but you don't want to keep your eggs on the Tailor bird. So, oh, look at
Ooh.
that! It's Predator Central.
Mm. Yeah, Malefa is gonna be free. But I don't think Graceful Pina necessarily does anything for you.
Again, just a star nest for,
It is a
nest
star
box
list, yeah.
filter. There we go.
Man, what's up
Third
with this turnstone?
Turnstone is just giving up all of the good cards in return for a single worm. So, womp womp. But here we see the
Hmm.
Raven go down. The issue is that you still want some nice cards to play with that Raven. So we'll
Yeah,
probably see Vim.
it feels slow.
Yeah, we'll see Vim do some digging because I think Frank's got, a couple of birds he wants to play already.
I think the huge
I don't
advantage Vim has for now is that Frank has very low value birds.
true. We'll see if this California quail goes down. It might be getting to the point that it's too late.
Yeah. I think he would actually be doing way better right now if he had played it instead of the pygmy goose.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd just have way more momentum on his side because he'd be making more food, making eggs. Doesn't have to give free eggs to the cowbird, and he can play more because he drew some pretty good birds that are expensive. Wedge-tailed eagle as well would have been a potential play.
Yeah, for sure. And now he's having to play it with only 2 turns left in round 3.
Yeah,
But
and same for the nuthatch. I'm not entirely sure was worth it. Sure,
we'll
you're doing
see
the
again.
bonus card. Well, you could say he didn't really get blessed with many better birds.
True.
But I think what you said earlier, he was probably a little narrow-minded on the bonus card.
Very true. And not a surprise, we have our grassland player laying eggs and preparing for that bald eagle play. And we'll see our
Vim
forest
is
player.
gonna destroy him in Nectar, though.
This is true. I know this feeder has been not fantastic for either player. I haven't seen big nectar rolls yet. So
Well, I've been paying more and more attention every game to the total amount of nectar used by each
mhm.
player. And Frank right now has used 4 nectar, which is not very good at all. Like, it's
No,
super
not
low.
at all. And the sea eagle's going away. That's so interesting.
It's,
'Cause
I understand, it's not gonna get many activations because it's not gonna go in the forest.
you would think you'd keep a big pointer like that for the
And
field columns.
I
Yeah.
think Caprica is probably better. But yeah, that's true. He could have done field columns with it.
Now we're seeing each player play their big birds, bald eagle for Vim and golden eagle question
And
mark
Bald Eagle
for.
does do the first analyst stage.
That's true, but I think it's gotta be a cap, right? A bald eagle's 200 plus, so
Yeah.
unless we see a whooping crane or greater adjutant.
Yeah, all the birds that are bigger are not that good to play otherwise.
Wow, look, we're seeing a Prenia go down again. It's probably being so narrowed on getting
Yeah, Vim is way
Xbox.
ahead right now.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Focus on getting
has.
Xbox, and unfortunately, that golden eagle I think is the play 9 times out of 10.
Hmm. I think there's not much you can do here besides force down the Golden Eagle. Or play both birds lay eggs, you know.
Yeah,
Actually, he does have the magpie, like, can't forget about that, so
yeah,
that makes me even more confused on what he's supposed to do.
yeah. You would probably have kept that graceful Prinia, and then again, not getting lucky with the nectar, unfortunately. And the food is so awkward to play any of your birds.
And
So
no
we
kills either.
might see a Western cap come early, and
Oh, very good
yeah,
birds for Vim now.
big point draws here. I'd with 4 turns left,
And
you're
245 is
presumably.
bigger. 245 is bigger.
It is. Ooh, this wetland data analyst might get swapped out for another bonus. But yeah, as for Vim, you draw, you lay eggs twice, and then you're playing.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, one or two birds
you gotta deny the free gut bird because otherwise it's kind of a free third column for Frank.
for sure. Then that Eurasian Skylark, I like. At what point do you think it's too late to play a pink power? Because
I think end of round 4 is probably a bit late. I don't know. Skylark is difficult, right? Because for example, this game it wouldn't really have done anything, and even then, I think you don't necessarily want to swap out the bold card that you've been working towards.
for sure. Now
I
this
think
is
there are
so.
situations where it's really good, but equally there are a lot of situations where it just doesn't really work for you.
Yeah, I concur. I think I've only had it hit maybe once as I played it early enough. Uh, so odd to have Golden Eagle go down in the grassland instead of in that wetlands to compete for EOR3, but
Mm.
potentially we might see just 3 turns of egg laying
Well, I
or
don't
two
know.
turns of egg
He's
cycles,
he's he's
keeping that
in
Western
a
Capricorn for Taylor
difficult
for
position right now.
Magpie
Because if
Lark.
he wants to activate the Magpie Lock, he needs to draw cards, because he can't play Kapukai with it. And he can't draw cards, take food, lay eggs, and play the Kapukai, so probably not gonna play the Kapukai.
Then what's the Magpie Lark play? I can see 2 turns or maybe 1 turn of laying eggs, 1 turn.
Or just ignore the Magpie Lock, take food, take eggs, play the Kapukai.
Ah, there go Whooping Crane. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Frank's been unlucky with these turnstone, these hunts.
Yeah, you don't need the worm, just lay eggs, and you can overpay for the Kapukai on the last turn. Not a terrible end game, not a good one either.
For sure.
But
We'll see what bonus cards.
the
Yeah,
nectar and the end of rounds, it's difficult.
we
Because
are
Vim is
seeing the
gonna win
red.
this end of round as well, because he's gonna play the Hooded Warbler.
Yes, Red Crown Crane comes in.
And Hooded
Is
Warbler
that?
is probably gonna win the nectar as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. New bonus card. And looks like an accidental 3-point Grassland Ranger. I love that. Just
It's
drawing
something.
an
It's something.
accidental. I feel more proud of uh, accidentally playing or accidentally achieving a bonus card like Grassland Ranger than something like Wetland Scientist for 3. And so interesting. I
Mm,
feel like a Vim could have kept the
oh
cherry and then
man, no,
forced
I
down.
think. Sorry, yeah, I cut you off.
No, no. I think we'll see. I don't think we'll see this Western Capricorn, but he has the food generation to actually play. I mean, you're activating
I
all his
think
red
he
spot.
made the mistake of forgetting one of the Magpie Lark conditions, which I've done as
That-
well.
Oh, that's right. I'm forgetting it now that I'm thinking, oh yes, Western Capricorn is going to be played with the Magpie Lark, but no,
But you cannot.
it has to be a grassland bird, which is might as well toss it. Unfortunate, unfortunate. And you gotta watch out that
Yeah, he
Taylor
keeps
bird.
it, so he thinks he's gonna be able to play. Oh, this is painful.
The Taylor bird eggs, the Taylor bird eggs, and yeah, we haven't mentioned that the cowbird's been getting free eggs here. So unfortunate end game for Frank because you've been passively giving your opponent food, eggs, and with a hooded warb coming down, looks like we've got a dominant end of round victory for Vim.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All the end arounds, all the nectar. It's just difficult to compete with that.
And
No.
now the sudden realization. There's that Simpsons meme where Ralph is like, "Hey, you can see where his heart breaks, and it's right there for Frank."
Ah, this is painful.
Ah, it is. It is. And we see Nectar dominance by Vim and
Yeah,
the
one of the
scores.
lowest nectar total I've ever seen from Frank. Which,
Yeah,
is just saying about mostly the unlucky feeder. But also, if you have a lot of birds that generate other food, you're just gonna have a lower nectar score.
of course. So we reached the finale with Vim 119, Frank 80. Let's see if our players would like to speak.
I wonder if they're gonna go back on the board. I kind of want to see the boards again.
Yes. Before they exit out, so we'll ask our players.
I think Frank forgot to cancel out 2 eggs he removed from Magpie Lag, so he could have had
Yeah,
8 food.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
Hey
hear
Frank.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
So can you
I made
talk to
I
us?
made a ridiculous number of mistakes that game. I forgot to take eggs off the wrong thing. Yeah, that was a bad one. And plus, it doesn't really. I almost don't know if it matters because you can't lose all 4 end rounds in all the nectars and expect to win any games.
It's difficult. It's difficult, yeah. But the magpie luck mistake, we've all done it where we forget one
Uh,
of the conditions.
I
It's-
forgot it
And
as I
and
was
we
speaking.
all
Like, oh yeah,
we all
Western Kepka is gonna go down right now.
That
No.
was my plan. The whole not. I didn't think it was a winning plan, but a plan nonetheless was to play that what's it called, this guy right
Papakai?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, to play him in the forest, but yeah, Magpie Lark is play it in the grasslands. So yeah, that was a big error.
Yeah, that was tough. But I don't know. Didn't really draw great birds, to be honest. Fuck, the turnstone, so many good birds.
Yeah, Red Knot, Bioweaver, Vireo. We were wishing that turnstone wasn't on your side. It was secretly undercover agent for Vim.
Yeah,
I saw that every time I flipped a card, I was like, oh, I wish that card was in my hand.
I think Vim, his transition to Raven worked quite a bit better than I expected it to work. And like
Yes.
very very well timed where like the last draw where he got the crane and the hooded warbler. Just a really good finish from him, to be honest.
A nice
Yeah, I
pivot.
think it started off close. And then I just started making some mistakes, and then I kept flipping over cards with the turnstone, like you said. I mean, like I said, you can't lose all 4 end rounds in all the nectars and expect to win any games.
Yeah.
Vim, I'd like to hear your thoughts on your budgie catbird strategy in the forest before the Raven came in. Are you not afraid of double rule 16, or you're just thinking,
Or do you have no fear?
I have no fear. I needed something for the catbird, or sorry, the cowbird, to lay eggs into, and I I like catbird, and I wanted something to copy, so that's what I went with.
But to be fair, Cowbird is also an interesting, because you do it straight away. And it's not typically considered like a must-draw bird in Oceania, so we were a bit surprised about that as well.
was that a deny, or I mean, eventually you did end up playing it, but you drew it turn 1 with the spoonbill and the cowbird, since you didn't have great wetland draw. Could you explain your reasoning there?
Oh, yeah. I figured I didn't need eggs right away because of the emerald dove. But it seemed like a good bird that I wanted to block.
Okay. Okay,
Solid.
interesting.
Ended up being a winning strategy since we did see a lot of egg laying at the end of the game. So,
But yeah, I guess looking at the end of rounds, you know it's going to be a necessary part of the game.
for sure, for sure. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for allowing us to stream y'all's game. It was a lot of fun to watch, and for our audience,
A bit painful
yeah.
at times.
For our audience, if y'all want to go ahead and get in the hot seat, please make sure to have that open to be streamed role in your chats. So we will be looking for more games throughout the season. Thanks so much, Mother Love. Final thoughts.
No, thanks for streaming. I think the highlight, to be fair, is the magpie luck, because I know I've done it. And I've done it in games where I was so disappointed that I just didn't finish the game afterwards, you know?
Same. It happens to the best of us.
You know what's funny? That is not even close to the first time that has happened to me. I would say it's happened to me 5 or 6 times.
The magpie luck has too many conditions. It's got too many conditions.
Eggs, and it has to be grassland. Oof.
Eggs from one habitat, playing another habitat. It's just too much.
Thank you guys for streaming. I wish I could have played better, but great game by Flerm. He did a great job. He played really well.
No, thank you.
Cheat about players.
And yeah, thanks guys for watching. See you next time.